Welcome, Standard 11 Science, subject Mathematics and Statistics. Lesson Probability, exercise 9.1, question number 3rd. Find n of s, that is number of elements in the sample space for each of the following random experiments. First random experiment, from an urn containing 5 gold and 3 silver coins. 5 gold and 3 silver coins. Out of that, 3 coins are to be drawn at random. Second, 5 letters are to be placed into 5 envelopes such that no envelope is empty. Third sub question, 6 books of different subjects arranged on a shelf. And last, 3 tickets are drawn from a box containing 20 lottery tickets. Now finding number of elements in the sample space for these experiments. Let us see one by one case. First event, there are 5 gold and 3 silver coins. That is, total coins are 8. Out of that 8 coins, 3 coins are to be drawn. That is selection. So 3 coins can be drawn from the 8 coins in 8C3 ways. Hence, number of elements in this sample space are n of s is equal to 8C3. That is 8 factorial divided by 8 minus 3 become 5 factorial into 3 factorial. You can split 8 factorial up to 5 factorial. Then denominator 5 factorial, numerator 5 factorial get cancel. Next calculation, 3 into 2, 6. Numerator 6 also cancel. Remaining product is 8 into 7. That become 56. Hence, n of s is equal to 56. First complete. Second case, 5 letters are to be placed into 5 envelopes with the condition no envelope is empty. Very simple. To put 5 letters in the 5 envelopes, check first letter can be placed into 5 envelopes. Means first letter has totally 5 chances. So one envelope get filled here. Then for second letter, we have 4 envelopes available. So that second letter can be placed in 4 envelopes in 4 different ways. Then for third letter, there will be 3 envelopes available. And for fourth, it will be only 2 available. And last fifth letter can be posted in last envelope. That was 1 chances. Hence, total number of ways will becomes 5 factorial. That is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is equal to 120. Third case, 6 books of different subjects arranged on a shelf. Arrangement, it is related to the permutation. So 6 books can be arranged on a 6 places. So that 6 books arrangements will be 6p6, that is equal to 6 factorial. And then calculation for 6 factorial, 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And this product is 720. Hence, n of s is equal to 720. Next problem. Next case is here. Fourth, 3 tickets are drawn from a box containing 20 lottery tickets. So 3 tickets can be drawn out of 20 in the 20C3 ways. Therefore, n of s is 20C3. Calculation, 20 factorial upon 20 minus 3, that is 17 factorial into 3 factorial. Next, 20 factorial split up to 17 factorial. Getting numbers 20, 19, 18, 17 factorial divided by here 17 factorial, not 5. So 17 factorial and 17 factorial get cancelled. Next 3 into 2, 6. 6, 3 becomes 18. Then the product 20 into 360, 60 multiplied by 19, that is equal to 1140. Sample space, total outcomes are 1140. Next, problem number 4. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. State the sample space and write the favorable outcomes of the following events also. And after writing outcomes of the events A, B, C, D, fifth sub-question is check whether events A, B are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Sixth, for events C and D are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Two fair dice are thrown. Outcomes of the sample space. These are the 36 outcomes. N of S is 36. To write outcomes for the events. First event A. Sum of numbers on two dice is 7. Check here. Sum of numbers getting 7. These are the outcomes. Sum is 7. Hence, writing outcomes for the event A as a first 1 6 2 5 3 4 4 3 5 2 and 6 1. These are the outcomes having sum is 7. Second event B, sum of numbers on two dice is divisible by 3 or 4. Sum is divisible by 3. That sum must be 3, 6, 9 or 12. Next one, otherwise sum is divisible by 4. Divisible by 4 means sum is multiple of 4. That is 4, 8 and 12. Maximum sum is 12 possible here. Check for totals. They are getting as a 3. Means outcome 1, 2. Sum is 3. 2, 1. Sum is 3. Complete for 3. Next sum is 4. Outcomes are 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Next highlighting for sum is 6. Sum is 6. Outcomes 1, 5, 2, 4, then 3, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1. Next for sum is 8. 8 sum outcomes 2, 6, 3, 5, 4, 4, 5, 3, 6, 2. Next for sum is 9. Sum 9 outcomes are 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3. Then sum is 12, common. That is only one outcome there is 6, 6 as a pair. Now check these outcomes for the event B. Those are underlined here. Next event C. Odd number on the first die. First die shows odd number, means this first line you can check. First outcome is 1, 1, 1. That is odd number. Third line, first outcome 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Odd number. Next line here for the row of 5, 5, 1, 5, 2. First number is an odd number. Means these three lines you can write in the sample space for event C. Check. Outcomes are 1, 1, this line. Next 3, 1. Next 5, 1 wali line. This is for event C. Next one, event D. It is for even number on the first die. Check this remaining rows for the even line for the second, fourth and the sixth line. First die shows even number. A intersection B is empty. That means they are mutually exclusive. And union is not equal to sample space. Hence, A and B not equal to S union. So, AB are not exhaustive events. Now for last case, event C and D. Check for event C and D. There is also no common element for these two events. That is, intersection is also here empty. C intersection D equal to 5. They are mutually exclusive. And next thing, if you take intersection, not intersection, if you take here union of these two sets, and that union gives here complete sample space. Hence, the C union with D is equal to S. That means these events C and D are exhaustive events. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.